You know, when I was did a video recently of I know a lot of you people think, what video have I done now and what have I done wrong? I technically made a complaint saying about double-decker buses, you know, and saying please can they bring them back, and no rat. No, these people keep making the wrong excuses. No, there is no reason for low bridges or low branches. Most of the reason it is because, though, it's basically because Stagecoach can only rent so much money in their year allowance, and basically as well, there's a lot of people driving around in cars. You know, there's not enough people catching buses. So, you know, you only got people who using bus passes, and they're the regulars who use it a lot. And you get some people, not a lot of people, they kind of pay to get on the bus and then have a return, but they have like a day out or something on the bus, or a week or a year offer on the buses or something, so they have like a special pass. But yeah, when you think about it, they're not really getting enough profit. They, you know, when you think about the bus service, like the trains are getting more profit than the buses are. So, you know, a lot of people who own cars are taking the train anyway down to Cardiff because they can't afford to, you know, go on long travels and waste more money on their fuel. So that's what they're doing to encourage people to get out. But the biggest problem is, you see, is double-decker buses were the thing of the history, you see. And without them, I kind of feel empty, you know, like this is unfair, this is, you know, because it's not in my area anymore. But when I think about it, there are certain reasons, like there are not a lot of people using them. People complain that the fuel being too much in the bus. No, it's the insurance. The insurance, they haven't got enough money for the insurance because not a lot of people are paying them to be on the bus to cover them for the insurance of, you got to think of taxes, fuel, and insurance, and M.o.ts that they got to have. And basically they just can't afford it like we can. They're going out of business just as much as taxis are. And this is basically because, well, all transports are doing the same. They're just going out of business because there's not enough companies running them. And that's why they had to bring in freelancers to do certain areas which were impossible to do. And you know, there's a reason why, I suppose there is a reason why they don't have double-deckers. My basic answer to that is that they can't afford money to run it and the insurance, because a lot of people don't take the buses and it's just cars. It's nothing to do with high bridges and hanging trees and too much price in the fuel. It's just that they can't afford the insurance on a double-decker for a bus, and that's the only thing I could think of. And basically a lot of people wouldn't take the bus anyway because of it, because they're trying to convince people. Maybe somewhere in the future, maybe a lot of people won't be able to catch, maybe a lot of people won't be able to go in a car, maybe people will start using the buses. I don't know, maybe the cars will be nothing of the cars, and then maybe double-deckers may exist. I'm not saying there's a possible chance that they could exist, but you never know. I mean, you can't tell what the future may hold, right? You never know what the future may hold, right? Now, let's hold on to that just to hope that something will come about it. But for now, we'll just have to stick with the single buses until something will come up. So maybe there's a chance that they will in the future, but it depends whether they be around when I live or whether they exist after I died. I don't know. But it would be nice to see one around if I'm alive. But I went on. But saying that, I gotta say this. I went on a double decker Newport one, coming from Cardiff to Newport, and I went on a double decker Cardiff one as well to the same route before, but on a different week. I also did that, and to be honest, I'm quite shocked that Newport are doing it now as well. My biggest cues is, will it happen? I mean, you know, people may experience this and that, but I mean, with some people are saying it's low bridges, but the only low bridge I've ever seen, and that was on the X18 route. I can understand them having a single bus there, but a double decker not going through X4 route, it's just unusual. But at least now I can get from one single bus to another. Like, I can go straight to Merthyr. If I plan to go to Cardiff, go straight to Merthyr, get off the Stagecoach X4 bus, and have a change going on another bus called Trolls Camera. And to be honest, their buses are nice. The Trolls Camera buses, the T4, nicer than the X4 bus. No offence about the X4, it is a bit nicer. It's nice because it's 10 times more comfortable. It's not too thick of a seat, and it's not bouncy or anything like you could hurt yourself or something. But yeah, you know, it would be nice if people would actually realise that why they're doing this is because they want to rely on other bus service, because they can't do it themselves all the time. Well, you can go to Cardiff all the way on the X4 bus, but you're going to get bored, you're going to go dry and stuff like that, and you know, your best bet, in my opinion, is to stop in Merthyr, change buses and get on a different bus, and then go down on the Trolls Camera, and then come back on the Trolls Camera, and then get on the X4 bus. Because you're going to get tired, you see, going on a long travel on the same bus, and yeah, I really recommend that. This is a good idea what they're doing there with the X4, and then you can go on the X4 route with the T4 bus, you know, the Trolls Camera bus. It's just kind of cool. That's a good idea, because I mean, I could be dry and not realise it. So yeah, I guess you gotta thank Trolls Camera for that. So yeah, big thank you for Trolls Camera, and a big thank you for the X4 for allowing it. Yes, not only if they could support more buses, maybe people will get on them more. Well, I guess we better be grateful that at least they are trying to make you change buses. Now I don't have to worry about being on the train, going down, spending £7 going down on the train, because you got to return is £7. £7.50 or something like that. Will be in the future, and the price is going up on the trains. So you know, I'd rather, you know, if I can, stick to the bus now. So yeah, that is a good idea. If anybody catches a bus, just remember to get, if you're going to plan to go there and you've just been on a long travel, say like from Abbergavenny, and you're planning and you want to go to Cardiff, I recommend you change buses in Merthyr. Because why is because A, you can get from route to B, A to B, and secondly, you're going to be dry. So yeah, I would recommend getting off at the Merthyr bus stop and then changing there, because otherwise you're going to get really, really dry. Unless you're in an impatient type of person who needs to get to work or something, I could recommend a long travel then. But really you need to carry bottles of water or some sort of drink with you. Even though it says you can't use drinks. that rule just stinks. I mean, you can't eat, you can't drink on the vehicles, on public transport. That's a bit silly, isn't it? You know? I mean, I do. I don't see what the point is. And anyway, you know, they could at least put toilets on them. And I understand that it may be because kids keep messing. Maybe they put more like teenagers and stuff, so it wouldn't be for us adults. It can't be. Making sense now, would it? So we got ourselves a good idea of how to travel on the bus to Cardiff, but the question is, will the service last long? Well, let's just hope the company is doing well, and who knows, maybe there'll be other bus services as well that might go in that route. So we'll never know. For now, I'll keep you posted, and if you ever do favorite my videos, I'd be much appreciated. Not so much of subscribing, but if you can subscribe, please do so. And if you want to thumb me up, be my guest. But for those who thumb me down, just realize that, yeah, I'm just doing this. Please do not comment if you can help it, but if you do, that's okay. Just as long as it's not a bad comment, you know. So yeah. Signing out for now, and all the good things to say goodbye with.